Hi all, this is Steve Money, the market chartist on behalf of forextraders.com, and we're now looking at both the pound versus the US dollar and the euro versus the US dollar. These European currencies, both versus the US currency, both posting losses versus the US currency. The US currency broadening its strength across major G8, G10 currencies through the early part of May and then through the back end of last week, particularly here. With the pound, we're going to focus here first on pound US dollar cable spot FX rate, having initially created this basing structure up through 146.68 and trendline resistances here that come down from last year. That created this basing structure to negate intermediate term bearish pressure and signal actually a more positive bullish tone in here. But the breakdown in here from the beginning of May, particularly in here at the end of last week, signifying threat to this 142.97 level, and if we break down through there, then it would shift the intermediate term bias back from a more bullish tone back to a broader range environment, with then threat towards this 140.89 level, and through there will then signal a more bearish shift, and then going into the second half of May as we go through ahead of the Brexit vote, which we have out on June 23rd. Looking at the euro, similarly negative tone in here, again underlying though a bullish theme, intermediate term bullish with the breaks higher that we've had up through 114.65, 114.95 resistances. But again, the early May setback from 116.16, then losses at the end of last week, Thursday, Friday last week, threatening this 112.13 level. And again, a risk of a challenge down there going into this week. And should we break here, it's just the intermediate term bullish theme that's really run here from the end of last year back to neutral. And should we break 111.42, then it shifts that intermediate term bullish theme initially to neutral and then to a more bearish outlook. So real downside threats and risk of a more negative shift for both the euro here and the pound versus the US dollar as the US dollar continues to strengthen through mid-May. This has been Steve Money, the market chartist on behalf of forextraders.com, and I wish you a great trading week.